Okay, minggu depan kita dah buat midterm. So your mark tu yang you dapat tu lah. So nanti mungkin saya kena adjust sikit-sikit untuk make sure you lulus dengan baik lah apa semua lah. Tak apa. Basically yang saya content tu ada apa ni that one is 10% lah. So you punya final exam ada 40%. So basically ada 80% content of final exam ada dalam tu. Tapi saya dah cuba embed apa yang penting lah. So lagi 20% ataupun one question lagi tak ada dalam tu lah. Sebab kita tak belajar lagi. Okay, focus on basically final exam, you focus on layer 2, layer 3, layer 4 and layer 1 lah. And ada extra like wireless network, wireless cloud and so on. So now let's go to this presentation layer. The sixth layer, the presentation layer is the sixth layer in the OSI model and explore its important functions and features. The presentation layer is responsible for the syntax and semantic of data exchange between applications. So it ensures that data is properly formatted, encoded, and understood by the receiving application. So without the presentation layer, communication between application would be challenging as they may have different data formats and representation. So the primary function of the presentation layer is data transformation. It handles various transformation on data to ensure compatibility and interoperability between different systems. So this includes tasks such as data compression, encryption, and translation. So first is data compression. So data compression is a crucial feature provided by the presentation layer. So it reduces the size of data for efficient transmission and storage. So by compressing data, it helps to optimize network bandwidth usage and improve overall system performance. So encryption is another important feature of the presentation layer. It ensures data security by converting plain text into cipher text using encryption algorithms. So this protects sensitive information from unauthorized access and ensure confidentiality during data transmission. So the presentation layer also handles data translation between different data formats. So it converts data from the format used by the application layer into a common format suitable for transmission. So this allows applications running on different systems to communicate effectively by understanding and processing the data in a consistent manner. So several protocols operate at the presentation layer, implementing its function and features. For example, multi-purpose internet mail extensions is a protocol used for handling email attachments and multimedia content. And then another is SLL or TLS, Secure Sockets Layer or Transport Layer Security. Oh, ni penting lah. Selalunya kita ada isu ni lah. Selalunya bila tak boleh connect banyak melibatkan SSL punya certificate lah. So protocols provide data encryption and secure communication between applications. So in addition to data transformation and encoding, the presentation layer supports various data encoding schemes such as ASCII, Unicode, and binary formats. So these encoding schemes ensure that data is represented in a machine readable format and can be properly interpreted by the receiving application. So let's move detail on the layer layer 6 data translation. The data translation in the translation in the presentation layer involve formatting and converting data between different systems. So it ensures that data from the sender is transformed into a format that can be understood by the receiving application. So this is crucial for seamless communication between what we call heterogeneous systems. The presentation layer plays a significant role in data formatting and syntax for conversion. It handles tasks such as character encoding, data structure conversion, and data representation translation. So by performing this task, the presentation layer ensures that data is presented in a format that can be processed and interpreted by the receiving application. So at the presentation layer, various data formats are supported. One commonly used format is ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, which represent characters using 7 bits, and is widely used in the communication between computers and devices. So another important format is Unicode, which supports the representation of characters from different languages and character sets, allowing for global communication. So in addition to ASCII and Unicode, the presentation layer supports binary formats. So binary formats are efficient for storage and transmission, as they represent data using only two states, which is typically 0 and 1. They are commonly used for transmitting binary files such as images, audio, and video. So to facilitate data translation, the presentation layer utilize character encoding schemes, and these schemes such as UTF-8, UTF-16, and ISO 8859 represent characters in machine readable format. So these encoding techniques are used to convert characters into the encoded form, and decoding techniques are employed to convert encoded characters back to their original form. So standardization of data formats and encoding scheme is crucial for interoperability between different systems. So protocols and standards like XML, JSON, facilitate data exchange at the presentation layer. So by adhering to these standards, systems can ensure compatibility and effective communication. And then let's go to the data compression in presentation layer. In this slide, we will explore an important feature of the presentation layer, which is data compression. So basically, data compression is a crucial function of the presentation layer. Aims to reduce the size of data for efficient transmission and storage. It achieves this by minimizing the number of bits required to represent information. So the purpose is to save network bandwidth, optimize network performance, and improve overall system efficiency. So the benefits of data compression are significant. First, it reduces storage requirements by compressing data into a more compact form. So this results in reduced disk space usage, allowing for more efficient storage for data. Secondly, data compression leads to faster data transmission. Smaller data size means few bits to transmit, resulting in faster transfer speeds and reduced network congestion. So there are two main types of compression algorithms, lossless and lossy compression. Lossless compression algorithm retains all the original data during compression and decompression, ensuring no loss of information. So the data is reconstructed precisely to its original form. So lossless compression is ideal for scenario where data integrity and accuracy are critical, such as text-based documents or program files. So on the other hand, lossy compression algorithm sacrifice some data accuracy to achieve higher compression ratios. These algorithms identify and remove redundant or less critical information from the data. And lossy compression is commonly used for media files such as images, audio, and video. While it achieves higher compression ratios, there is a trade-off in terms of data accuracy. So several compression techniques are commonly employed. One such technique is Huffman coding, which assign shorter codes to frequently occurring data patterns, resulting in efficient compression. So there is another popular compression like Lamp-Ziff LZW algorithm that replace repetitive sequence with shorter representation. Uh, and then run length encoding, RLE, is a simple technique that represents consecutive occurrence of the same data value with a count and the data value itself. So when choosing a compression algorithm, it's important to consider the trade-off between compression ratio and compression time. Different compression techniques offer varying compression ratio, with some achieving higher compression at the cost of longer processing times. So the choice of algorithm depend on the specific requirements, such as the desired compression ratio, available processing power, and also time constraints. So in this slide, we will explore an important feature of the presentation layer, which is data encryption. So data encryption provided by the presentation layer plays a vital role in ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of data during transmission. So it protects sensitive information from unauthorized access, eavesdropping, and tampering. So the importance of data encryption for security cannot be overstated. So by encrypting data, it is transformed into an unreadable form known as ciphertext using encryption algorithms. So this ensure that even if the data is intercepted, it remains unintelligible to unauthorized individuals. So encryption safeguards sensitive information such as personal data, financial information, or trade secrets from unauthorized access, and protects the privacy of the individuals and organization. So there are two primary types of encryption algorithm used in the presentation layer: symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption. So symmetric encryption use a single shared key for both encryption and decryption process. So the same key is used to convert plain text into ciphertext, vice versa. And symmetric encryption algorithms such as AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, and DES, Data Encryption Standard, are known for their efficiency and speed. So, however, the challenge lies in the securely exchanging the shared key between communicating parties. So, asymmetric encryption, also known as public key encryption, employs a pair of keys. So, a public key of encryption and private key of decryption. The public key can be freely distributed while the private key is kept secret. So yang ni banyaklah kalau kamu masuk dalam cloud, nanti kamu pun, kita semua tak boleh lari pada cloud. Dalam kerja kamu pun nanti ada cloud, so dalam tu pun dia akan ada macam apa, macam mana kita nak encode macam password lah kan. So basically private key kita simpan lah. And then asymmetric encryption algorithms such as RSA and ECC provide secure communication channels without the need for prior key exchange. So they are particularly useful in scenarios where secure key exchange is a challenge. The presentation layer plays a significant role in encryption and decryption process. So it handles this operation, converting plain text into ciphertext during encryption and vice versa during decryption. So the presentation layer manages the encryption keys, ensuring their proper handling and secure storage. It also facilitates secure key exchange between communicating parties to establish a secure communication channel. Itulah. Dan satu lagi, satu bidang yang amat besar potential is security lah. Siapa yang berminat boleh start looking forward that. Boleh tengok banyak certification macam mana, sebab dia besar. So sebenarnya kita fokus certification ni sebab sebenarnya certification ni yang banyak orang guna lah. So basically dia akan certified, banyak orang guna dan sebagainya. Sebab tu kita fokus dekat kurikulum ataupun konten certificate lah supaya kita in line with the industry standard. And bila kita dapat certificate tu, so kita boleh tunjuk bukti bahawa kita competent lah and kita boleh masuk kerja. Yang penting dapat masuk kerja and experience lah. Penting lah. So this established trust in public key system, allowing secure communication between entities. Okay. Next is the last layer, which is application layer. The seventh and topmost layer in the OSI model. So this layer plays a critical role in enabling an end user application to interact with the network and provides a wide range of service for communication and data exchange and resource sharing. So the application layer serves as the interface between the network and end user applications. It allows users to access network services and provides a user-friendly interface for application to interact with the network. So think of it as the gateway through which applications can utilize the network to perform various tasks. So one of the key functions of the application layer is handling application-specific protocols. Different applications have different requirements, and the application layer ensures that the communication between this application is seamless and efficient. For example, the hypertext HTTP is used for web communication, enabling the retrieval and display of web pages. And the file FTP, file transfer protocol, facilitates the file sharing between systems. Simple mail transfer protocol, SMTP, is responsible for the transmission uh, of the emails, ensuring reliable delivery. So the domain name system translates domain names into IP address, allowing us to access websites using familiar names. So the application layer provides a wide range service to meet the needs of various applications. And this service include email, web browsing, file transfer, remote access, and also resource sharing, among others. So it offers users interfaces, APIs, and libraries that application developers can leverage to interact with the user. So user interface provide end users with a user-friendly way to access and utilize network services. APIs and libraries, on the other hand, offer developers the necessary tools and functionalities to integrate network capabilities into their application. So in order to facilitate reliable and secure communication, the application layer relies on the lower layers of the OSI model. So it interacts with the presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, and physical layer for data transmission. The application layer encapsulate application data into protocols that are compatible with these lower layers. Each layer performs its specific functions such as data formatting, session management, routing, transmission, and to ensure that data reaches its destination in a reliable and secure manner. So now let's take a closer look. Ada orang angkat tangan ke tadi? Ada soalan ke? If not, okay. So now let's take a closer look at some of the commonly used application layer protocols. So these protocols plays a crucial role in enabling specific functionalities and services within the application layer. So one of the most widely recognized protocol is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP, which enables the exchange of hypertext documents in a client-server architecture. It forms the backbone of the World Wide Web, facilitating web browsing and the retrieval of web pages, images, videos, and other web resources. So whenever you type a URL into your web browser or click on a link, HTTP is the protocol that allows your browser to communicate with web servers and retrieve the requested content. So another essential protocol is the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP, which is responsible for the transmission of email messages. So SMTP enables the exchange of emails between mail servers. So dalam IT ni ada satu lagi jobs ialah messaging team ataupun expert in messaging. So yang ni penting sebab penting selalunya dalam organisasi dia ada selalunya lah dekat industri dia akan guna Microsoft Outlook lah. Everyone guna maksudnya Outlook dengan Teams lah. Teams yang kamu guna ni. So sebab selalunya Microsoft punya produk dia untuk individu dia mahal, bukan mahal maksudnya kena bayar kan. Tapi untuk industri dia memang bayar, yang penting apa yang support tu. Maksudnya engineer yang support. So kalau kamu masuk bidang ni, tadi saya cakap security. So salah satu bidang dalam IT ni ialah messaging team. So tugas dia ialah make sure messaging untuk syarikat tu berfungsi dengan elok lah. Kalau anything happen, dia orang akan semua end user company dalam tu akan escalate pada messaging team. So dia akan check lah. Protokol yang dia orang selalu familiar is SMTP lah, standard lah. So sebenarnya dia akan work with Microsoft vendor lah, Microsoft messaging kalau ada apa-apa problem. So selalunya macam saya kata tadi, selalunya kalau nak troubleshoot, dia akan tengok ni problem, dan kalau lebih detail tu dia perlukan logs lah. Menarik lah kalau kamu masuk dalam bidang ni pun. So SMTP enables the exchange of emails between mail servers, ensuring they are reliable and secure delivery across the internet. So it handles the routing and delivery of email messages from the sender's mail servers to the recipient's mail servers. So when it comes to file sharing, the File Transfer Protocol, or FTP, plays a crucial role. So FTP allows users to transfer files between remote systems. It supports various operations such as file upload, download, deletion, and renaming. So FTP is commonly used for website maintenance, software distribution, and file backups. So address yang tadi pasal file sharing lah. And then address resolution. Yang ni pun penting kalau kamu masuk lah ni. Untuk end user mungkin tak nampak lah, tapi untuk address resolution penting untuk especially dalam network lah. Address resolution is another fundamental function of application layer, and the domain name system, or DNS, serve as the backbone of this process. DNS translates human-readable domain names such as example.com into numeric IP address that computers and network use to identify and communicate with each other. So selalunya yang problem ialah kadang-kadang application tu tak boleh sampai ke server sebab dia tak boleh baca ataupun dia hantar dia access tu macam dia panggil satu DNS server. So dia akan hantar satu byte kecil info query kepada DNS server untuk check lah. Tapi dalam DNS server tu tak ada information tu ataupun being removed lah. Bila dia tak boleh baca, maksudnya dia tak boleh connect lah basically. So kadang-kadang tak ada connect tu bukan sebab tak ada internet, sebab DNS tak ada ataupun tak function dengan betul lah. Interesting, menarik lah untuk troubleshooting and network engineer. So DNS enables users to access websites and service using family domain names instead of dealing with complex IP address. And standardization is a critical aspect of the application layer. It ensures interoperability and compatibility between different systems and applications. By adhering to standardized protocol, developers can build applications that seamlessly communicate with each other. So standard organizations such as IETF play a crucial role in defining, maintaining this protocol. Looking towards the future, the application layers continue to evolve with emerging trends and technology advancements. There is increasing focus on enhancing the security of application layer protocols with widespread adoption of encryption and secure communication practices. So additionally, the rise of cloud computing, Internet of Things, and mobile application introduce a new challenge and opportunity for the application layer. Okay. Yeah, that's all for layer 5 and 6 and 7. Before I go to quiz, let's ambil attendance kita. Okay.